Hi everyone, I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Todd Stevens.
And you're watching the Versus Series by StarCityGames.com. Hello and welcome to the final installment of this week's Versus Series, and we are playing the best format, Brawl.
With core 2019 cards that we've been eagerly awaiting to play because we haven't played any of these cards yet.
Yes.
At all. We
never before.
Definitely did not play them on Monday. At all.
As it turns out, we both built standard decks around legendary cards, and so we then just did the same thing in Brawl. So
yeah.
We got Nicol Bolas on Todd's side, Ajani on my side.
Yep.
Todd, I believe you won on Monday in standard,
Correct.
which means I have to win on Brawl to even it up.
Right.
And that means the entire week is even.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
But we'll see if the Adversary of Tyrants is better than the Ravager. I just really think that this Nicol Bolas card is really good.
It's definitely a powerful magic card. I'm concerned about building a 3-color deck in Brawl because the mana fixing is not great.
Yeah.
Whereas playing mono white gives you buttery smooth mana, and you get to play a bunch of sweet utility lands like Field of Ruin, and you probably play Field anyway because it fixes, but Arch of Araska and Memorial to Glory is a lot of sweet ones, and there's just a lot of really reasonable white cards. My curve goes a little bit high. I stop at 6, I believe, and there's another probably 5 or 6, I think, new core set 19 cards that I'll get to try out. Hopefully they are great too.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good just white mythics printed recently. You know, you have the Resplendent Angel in the new set, but then last set we saw Lyra, History of Benalia. Even, I guess you could have Shalai, but it has like the green part.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed. I didn't put it in the deck because I thought I wasn't allowed.
No, I think you're still allowed to, I think. But
I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
We just play the cards. Yeah.
All right, so let's try brawling. Your mill plan didn't really work out too well yesterday.
Well,
so
there may have been some foul play.
Well,
we have to check the tapes. But I do get to be on the play, so.
Yeah, so that's why you didn't have a sideboard and popper, so you can make sure you can be on the play and brawl.
Yeah. My curve's a little high here. I need to draw lands, but I have 24 lands in a 59 card deck, so I should be able to do that.
Yeah, and mine's one I would definitely like to have on the play more, and maybe not against like the aggressive deck, but this is like a good standard hand, so I would keep it.
Okay, well, I will play Dauntless Bodyguard.
Okay.
Get these beats started early.
Submerged Boneyard.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite words to say.
Doing it.
Submerged Boneyard.
Attack for 2.
All right, 18.
Pass the turn. Now we know the real reason Todd built the Grixis control deck. Submerged Boneyard.
Boneyard.
Okay.
That's fun to say. Go ahead.
Mush for 2 again.
I am going to. So that can.
It's just a 2/1.
Sacrifice, so you can give a different creature indestructible. So
no, that has to be the creature that you chose when it entered.
Oh, so it's just a 2/1.
Yeah, just a 2/1. It's Savannah Lions.
Yeah, I'm gonna be killing it eventually anyway. So I guess I could wait to see if you play something else better to kill, I guess, and take the 2, or just not take the 2. I'm gonna have to use a removal spell on it eventually anyway. So might as well do. I think this part here, I think that part's going to be more valuable than what this does, I believe. We'll see if I'm wrong enough. I'm going to cast down.
History of Benalia, get a knight.
Oh, that's such a good card.
I agree. You can go.
That's such a good card. Oh, man. Oh, just drew the perfect card to deal with that history, but now it's too late. Well, this doesn't look good. This would have looked a lot better if I was on the play. It worked a lot better.
Would it have?
Yeah.
And my strategic losing is paying off.
Yeah, I would have my counterspell before that. This one. I think we just have to go here. Go ahead.
Another ETB tapped land.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Get another knight.
You got it.
Cast Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants.
Well, now I drew a negate last turn.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
All right, so down to 16.
History and Ajani just curve so well together.
They really
automatically
do.
give you the 2 creatures. Putting counters on vigilance creatures is great. It's just all good stuff.
Okay, Nicol Bolas the Ravager is in. Discard a card.
Even though this like ostensibly deals with Nicol Bolas, Todd's deck has so much removal that I do not expect this card to live, and then I'll just have to discard another card when it re-enters, so I'm just going to discard Fairgrounds Warden.
Okay, good.
Okay, make my knights 4/3s. That's a much better card. Attack you for 8. Actually, do I want to let you trade? Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay. I don't think I'm fine with the trade, so I'm gonna take 8 and go to 8. Guess I probably should have played this on turn 4 over Nicol Bolas. Yeah, I really should have played this.
Okay, opt to arrest this thing.
Okay.
You can go. I should have just done that first. I thought that if he took 8, I would play a creature there, but I really don't want him to untap and have a counterspell up for the Thopter Arrest.
Gain a life, go to 9.
Yep. And this should be in your command zone.
Yeah, so that's just in my command zone as well. So our command zone goes this way.
Yeah, that's smart.
This is an interesting draw where we can maybe go both of these. So you have 3 left?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do... All right, Chandra. Tick down. And then push. Go ahead. I think I probably should have just played Chandra instead of Nicol Bolas last turn, but I wanted to play Nicol Bolas because it's cool. Now Chandra can give me more mana to recast my Nicol Bolas. That's lucky.
If he does get to cast Nicol Bolas next turn, I want to have the 4/4 flyer in play as opposed to this one, so... So I'm going to have that, and I can do... Yeah, all right, so let's first duress. Let's see what's going on. Got 2 creatures, 2 angels. Resplendent and Angel of Invention. Okay, I'm going to tick up to add 2 red mana and Abrade the Hardican. So keeping the Abrade over the cast down earlier, paying dividends. And I'll pass the turn. So holding up more removal. Still can't find a land. Attack there. I go to 21. Yep. And... Did you have Angel of Sanctions? Was that your 5 drop? No, Angel of Invention. It was Invention? Okay. I'm going to play Aether Geode Miner. When it attacks, you may... Stuff. All right, well, I'm just using my counterspell, because I have my counterspell, so... Okay. Might as well use it. Pass. Okay, land number... Well, let's see. So we can, play land number 6. I guess we could just do top card now. See what we get. Evolving Wilds. All right, take 2, go to 19. Yep. And now I have my 6 for Nicol Bolas. Discard a card. Your turn. Oh, yeah, it's a Ryzen. From a graveyard. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's basically 7 mana to win the game. Just sat here needing a 5th land for so many turns. You can go. Draw. Enters the battlefield tapped. Unfortunate. Combat. Attack for 4. 15. Second main, we will add 2 red mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Activate Nicol Bolas. This is where I'm supposed to have the cast out, but... Ooh, that would have been nice. Okay. Oh, boy. We got a lot of stuff to do here. All right, so we could draw 2 cards. We're not doing the 10 damage thing, or we can put... What's your best creature over there? Resplendent Angel, I guess? I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards. 9 loyalty is a lot of loyalty. Yep. And draw 2. Okay, we already played our tap land. Go ahead. It's not the worst. Attack you for 1. All right, I'm down to 8. You're up to... 16. 16. SRAM's expertise. Okay. Has anyone ever cast a card off of this? Because I've never done it. You never put like a Benelish Marshal into play? No, like I just... Thopter Arrest? I've never done it. Was that it? Yeah.
Opt. Ooh. Well, this is kind of awkward. This is a sweeper, but it's going to kill my Chandra. I could trade Chandra for all that stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. All right, I'll just keep this card. Draw. Not bad. Land top card. 2 to you.
14.
14. We'll go ahead and draw 2 more cards before we kind of really determine what else we want to do. Okay. Played our land. Red, some other colors. I'll go in Hour Devastation. So sure, I'll take out Chandra, but I have a Nicol Bolas out, so I can't really lose. So. And it's to each non-Bolas Planeswalker, so it does not deal damage to both Nicol Bolas.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, see. Each non-Bolas Planeswalker.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? Nicol Bolas has arisen.
Not like I'm dealing 6 to Nicol Bolas.
Go ahead.
That's just as hard as dealing 11. Well, I probably have a counter spell.
Counter spell.
Yep. You can go.
All right, we'll draw 2 more.
What's the ultimate on this thing?
-12, exile all but the bottom card of target player's library. All right, we'll get a Bloodfast out here.
Sure.
And I'll pass the turn.
Lyra Dawnbringer.
I will syncopate unless you pay 1. Counter unless you pay 1.
Pass.
All right. Pay 2 life, draw a card.
Brings you to 6.
Pay 2 life, draw a card.
Brings you to 4.
All right, down to 4. Upkeep. Transform.
Sure.
Draw. I guess I just -12 here. I don't have. Let's.
Oh, I guess I should have. Last turn I should have done this. I embalmed the Sacred Cat. I have a 1/1.
Oh, because that only costs 1
Yeah.
to embalm.
Does that change your line?
I mean, I've got 4. I don't know if you could like pump up a Scared Cat somehow.
With the bottom, do you not have a removal spell or a creature? Isn't that your entire deck? Or a counter spell for whatever the last card of my deck might be?
I don't have the counter spell. That's the thing. So I guess all right. I'm going to cycle this.
Why don't you just cast it?
I have other removal spells.
Okay.
I just wanted to have like a counter spell for whatever you could possibly have. I want to have it all, Ross.
Just.
All right, I'll contempt this to gain 2, go to 6.
Okay. I'm letting you have your fun here.
Yep, -12, exile all but the bottom card. That's such a silly ultimate. All right, go ahead. If your bottom card's like deal 6 to opponent, okay.
Lena, Selfless Champion.
She's very selfless.
6 mana, 3/3.
Kind of surprised you didn't 6 mana play your Ajani.
Sure.
I mean, it's the Adversary of the Tyrant, right? So that's supposed to work. Tough.
Hey, here we are for game 2. I'm on the play. My hand is a little removal heavy, but we have an Ajani guaranteed. We got a good card to go with Ajani, and we have a Scry, so I'm in.
Okay, yeah, I need some more mana, or like need some help with this mana, but I'm not gonna mulligan this.
Since I know what I'm playing next turn, I'm going to save the Scry until turn 2.
Ah, and we got there. Evolving Wilds, got it.
Sure. Scry 1. I don't think this card is very good, and it's not what I want to be doing on the turn of its mana cost, so I'm just going to bottom it and hope to draw something better. Play Servo Exhibition.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
It's kind of awkward that I would like to be cycling this Fetid Pools, but we don't have any other black mana, so I think we just have to put it in there. I guess this is a tap land as well. Definitely want to play a tap land this turn, because I'm going to play this the next turn. So I guess we could just play this since it's a tap land. We don't have any black spells. Maybe we draw some other black mana and can cycle the Fetid Pools. That seems kind of ambitious. I'm just going to get the Fetid Pools down. So I do have this black spell, I guess, with the Nicol Bolas, so it's important
Attack
to have
for
that
2.
down.
18.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Well, this is all kind of unfortunate. I'm going to just pass the turn as well.
Well, would have liked to draw that last turn, but let's just cast our Ajani.
Okay.
And plus to put some counters on my servos.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot for 4.
All right, I'll go do 14.
Wow, I did not expect that to work. You must have passed. You have a bunch of burn descended to Ajani.
I'm going to blink Ajani.
That is strange. So I don't have any more lands, which makes me not want to put a counter on it. If I put it into my hand, he's probably... But no, if you like Doomfall or anything, I can just put it in the command zone.
Yeah, if I like duress it away, you
Yeah.
can just put it in the command zone. Yeah.
You would have to find a way to like tuck it on the bottom of my library, or is that anytime it changes zones? Oh. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
not hidden zones though. From your if it went from like let's just say I had like memory and I could cast memory here.
Yeah.
You couldn't just put it because like your hand's a hidden zone.
Sure.
So yeah.
But what if it's an effect that reveals your hand? Then
Correct.
it's no longer
Then you
hidden.
could.
Okay.
Correct. All right. This seems like a perfectly reasonable time to get this tap land in, I think. And then next turn we do this. This turn we do this. Could just go for this turn. No, I like waiting on that. Okay. Go here. Go ahead.
That's not a great draw. I'm just gonna slam a Ajani.
Okay. Counter.
Sure. Attack for 4.
Down to 10.
Pass the turn.
Ugh. All right, so this only taps for blue mana. Ugh. So we're going to kind of see what... I'm going to play this first, even though my plan is to play this card. But I want to play this first, just kind of see what other information I have. What does this do? This is another land where we do need more lands in general. So I don't hate it, but it's not a good land. For the next couple turns, we're most likely going to be able to find another land. That's probably too greedy to bottom it. We'll find other lands.
Apparently not.
We'll find other lands. See? Other lands. It's not a good land either, but it's just another land. And these 2/2s are kind of a problem. I'd like to play Nicol Bolas and have a blocker, but if Ross just has a removal spell, hits me down to 6. Then what? Then I guess we do that next turn. Which, that's not so bad. That 6 is kind of a lot. Okay. All right, Nicol Bolas is in here. Discard a card.
I will discard.
That's gone. Okay.
Dust Dawn.
All right, good. It's a good card to discard.
So my goal here is to be able to double spell with these 2 cards. So I am going to upkeep this Skywhaler shot, looking for a land. Washa. That can go on the bottom.
It's good sound effects, though. You almost got there.
I mean, I wouldn't have drawn it anyway, but attack you for 4.
All right, down to 6.
Pass the turn.
Up to 7.
Yep.
And I guess I'm just passing the turn.
Now I'm getting maximally punished. I used my instant speed removal spell, and you have Torrential Gear Hulk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of that card in my life. It's definitely not this one I'm looking at right now.
Does Gear Hulk's not like Snapcaster where it stays, like the effect to be able to cast it stays?
It does not stay.
Yeah,
it has to be used right away.
That's what I thought. Yeah, mush you.
Oh, that card? Oh, that one? Okay, yeah, I hadn't heard of that one.
Are we blinking or opting?
Okay, so I think just the safer play is blink. I think opt is just too greedy. I think because in case there's another removal spell or anything, I think we just got to blink and just get rid of one of these tokens, then go to block
Yep.
the other one. Okay, so that worked out well.
Post-combat, all Sram's expertise into Thopter Arrest.
Whoa, you did it. You really did it.
You can go.
SRAM's expertise and cast a card. You really did it. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to Sweltering Suns your things away. And I think I'm just going to... I should maybe play this. Yeah, I'll just play Karn. Tick up. Ross's face was, oh boy, I'm thoroughly enjoying this moment. That's what Ross's facial expression was.
Guess I got.
I currently have just one black here, but I have the Crypt for a second black. So both those cards basically cost 5 right now.
I guess I was greedy here going for that Skywhaler shot. So I'm definitely getting really punished for it. I guess actually, because of the Sweltering Suns, I would have only missed out on 2 damage. I'll give you the Contempt, I guess. I don't think I can beat the Angrath. Sun's binding the Karn. You can go.
All right, so this is here. You just have these both binded. I'm just gonna put them just to save space because I has a silver counter on the Angrath, but obviously I do not have another Karn. I could find like a commit memory or something like that to put that back, but so I think I want to keep these up. I could play Bolas here. You have. Yeah, because then Contempt can still, no matter what you, like if you just play anything else, I can still just Contempt it afterwards. So I'll just go ahead and pay 6, play Bolas, go and discard a card. Go ahead. I discard a card. It's very good. Very good. Very good.
Awkward. Need 4 white mana to cast these 2 spells.
And Ross really needs to deal with this Nicol Bolas somehow, because otherwise it will arise next turn.
Yeah, can't really do that. You're at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Benelish Marshall. You can go.
Submerged Boneyard. Getting more black mana. All right, so in this battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier for each non-token creature you control. So I'd get 1 soldier.
Yes.
With that.
Yeah, I guess I should have gotten a soldier last game when I cast it, but whatever.
So that's the 7 mana. I could play that, get a 3/3 and a 1/1. I think that's perfectly fine. Or we just...
See, this is the point in the game when the person who's like really far ahead spends a ton of time trying to figure out like the perfect way to win, to like cut their opponent.
I'm trying to think of how you could possibly win.
Yeah, exactly.
No, how you could. So
yeah. Well, they're trying to think of like not the best way to like cut the opponent out of outs is what I meant to say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the person who is laughably far behind really resents that because they just want their misery to end.
Right.
You go to 9.
Yep, I'm at 9. Good. But it's important to make sure that you don't, especially when you're ahead, that you make sure you don't lose to anything. Counter it.
Sure.
So that's why I did this, like the removal counter instead of that.
I don't think it would have mattered. I think if you had flipped Nicol Bolas last turn, you still would have won.
Yeah, well, I thought that was safer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let me get this boneyard over here. Boneyard. All right, well, go to combat, attack you for 4. And then 12. Post-combat.
Sure.
Arise.
Irrelevant 4 damage, got to get that in.
Definitely got to get that in.
Just going to deck me again.
7. We'll go down to 3. I'm going to take your Lyra Dawnbringer.
Okay, that's how you want to play it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Ooh, and now I'm hitting the lands. But don't worry, I have a Sacred Cat.
Well, you do have a Ajani you can play. I don't know if you can do it.
That doesn't do anything. Don't worry, I checked.
Okay.
I also have a Cavalry Drill Master.
Okay.
That will pump my Sacred Cat.
Okay. Until end of turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass.
Ooh, you don't even want to do anything with that pumped Sacred Cat? Draw. Tick up, draw 2 more. Oh, gosh. All right, well, let's do this first. Strike you.
9.
River's Rebuke.
That's pretty good.
Get these back. Gear Hulk, strike you. Down to 6.
6.
I'll minus this and get my Angrath.
Sure.
I will. Shivan Fire is only a creature. It's lame. 5 you, go to 1.
I go to 1, you go to 14.
Yep, your turn. Okay. Okay.
You can go.
At least we get to win with a card that don't know if I've ever cast before.
Angrath the Unchained.
The Flame Chained.
Flame Chain, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Angrath, +1. Discard a card and lose 2 life.
Value. Discard my Embalm creature.
Good match. So I think what we learned with these Brawl matches and the standard matches, the Nicol Bolas seems incredibly good.
Yeah.
So we found out Karn was great in Modern, the new Karn, and now new Nicol Bolas, great in Standard and Brawl.
Yeah, my deck definitely felt a little underpowered, and because it was underpowered, it really needed to get under you, and my curve is a little too high to do that. I have the 1/6 drop and some 5s. I think to build the Ajani deck better, you just need to go as low to the ground as possible, and because the games like I was close when I was like getting ahead, and I just couldn't close out either game. In game 2, I just had most of my removal in my opening hand. I couldn't find a threat for turn 3. I had Servo Exhibition in my opener, had a Ajani for turn 4. I just needed to find a turn 3 threat, and I wasn't able to between the Scry and some draw steps. And I drew that the 2/1 Pump Knight on turn 4. If I draw that on turn 3, I think the game's like a runaway.
Well, I had Sweltering Suns to cast on turn 3 if you cast on one.
You just had it the entire time?
Yeah, I had it the entire time. Like I had it on turn 3 that I could have cast, but I was doing other stuff.
So you just sat there and took like 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just did, I was waiting for you to play more threats, and like you just didn't have anything else. So I was like, I'll just wait on this. But
Okay.
yeah, I actually had that Sweltering Suns on turn 3 with the double red.
Okay.
So,
I just had it the entire time then.
yeah. So.
Game 1 was me. I was stuck on a land drop, right? And that was that was the thing that stopped me from applying more pressure.
Yeah, you had like the Angel Invention, the 5-drop in your hand with 4 mana.
That wasn't as big. The big thing was you drawing the negate for the Ajani on turn 4.
Yeah.
I needed to. If I landed that Ajani, then good things happened to me a lot more easily.
Yeah.
But that's sort of that's the thing of being underpowered. Like I need things to go really right. If one thing goes wrong, it all falls apart, and that's just what happened. And that's definitely a problem. But I think I can make those things go right more often by just being a much lower curve deck. That probably makes you worse against certain other decks. So I'm not really up to date on the Brawl metagame. We'll say.
Yeah, it's I've seen a lot of the blue-black Tezzeret, a lot of that.
Yep.
A lot of console allocation.
When I was looking at lists, I saw a lot of Tezzeret, but they weren't really like Tezzeret decks. They had like a Metallic Rebuke and maybe a Herald of Anguish. Probably not. They were mostly just blue-black control decks that used Tezzeret to get a ton of mana.
Yeah, and it was kind of surprising that they liked that more than the Scarab God. I've seen some Scarab God, but I've seen more Tezzeret than Scarab God.
Yeah. But Nicol Bolas, super powerful card. It's nice that it's a really powerful win condition, but actually casting it's pretty cheap. So that when it dies, you can still cast it pretty easily, like the first time and the second time still. Because getting to 8 mana in your deck isn't super hard with card draw and 25 lands.
Yeah, and like the removal sweeper, stuff like that.
So I like that aspect of it. I like having cheap commanders rather than have it like building to one big one. Although Zakama is cool.
The 7 mana ability to flip Nicol Bolas, that Planeswalker does just look incredibly strong. Like if that happens even in standard, like that's gonna be really hard to come back from. That one. So
because clearly your opponent doesn't have a removal spell.
Yeah. Because you're right. Like paying the 7 mana to do it, because you have to do it as a sorcery, and then they have Vraska's Contempted in response. That can be a huge swing.
Yeah. So if it transforms, is it just transform at sorcery speed?
Yeah, it's only
that's what I assumed.
Yeah, it's only sorcery speed to transform.
That's the kind of thing that they make sorcery speed.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how this changes the matchup against red decks in standard, because it's a card that can go over the top of their Jundi plan, as long as you can answer Hazoret.
Right. Yeah, as long as you have enough contempts and everything for that, and it's a solid blocker against a lot of the small stuff that you can play on turn 4. And
I wonder if the ETB trigger will be a liability against Hazoret. Gets them down to 1 card.
It could be. You make them discard like their Earthshaker Kenra, and then they bring it back, can't block.
that would also be pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good too.
We'll see. But I was not as high on this card as some people when it was revealed, but it's been pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredibly high on this card.
Just good stats.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so that was our week here at the Versus Series. We had a lot of Ajani, a lot of Nicol Bolas. Next week, we're going to be back with a lot more standard next week, a lot more decks, just trying out new standard stuff, Core Set 2019, and seeing how that all fits in. That's what we got going on next week.
So if you are excited about Core Set 19, you can tune in for that. If there are decks you want to see, maybe you want to drop us a comment. I don't know. I'm down to basically play anything. I played Mill and Pauper, so I have no standards.
Yeah, so let us know if there's any decks that you're brewing that you want us to try out, and we'll give them a go. But that's it for this week. For Ross Marion, I'm Todd Stevens, and thanks for watching the Versus Series here on StarCityGames.com.